So let's go to Stephanie Reddy now, who's got the latest.
Give us some scoops.
Yeah,
not the ball is round and big Tigger's in the building.
Exactly.
And Crime Mob is performing.
Okay, so up until a few minutes ago, we were all still wondering, Stephanie, about Trae Young's availability. We know Giannis is not going to play, so what went down with Trae?
Yeah, so good evening, gentlemen. Let's just start with this morning at the team shoot-around. He was present at the shoot-around, but when I asked Nate McMillan if he stepped foot on the court, he said no, he did not step foot on the court. He only received treatment during that time. So that was something that we did not know. Now, fast forward to this evening. In this building, he was working out on the practice court. If you recall, here in Atlanta, their old practice court before they built the facility is connected to the locker room. So you can get back there through the locker room without coming back out into the hallway where the public can see you. That's where Trae Young did his workout to determine if he would play. My sources told me the answer is yes. Trae Young will be playing in this game tonight. We all expected that would be the case because, as you know, Arnie, this is an elimination game for the Atlanta Hawks. Now, when you look at the other side, we know Giannis is not out. They are still, he is not playing. He is out. They are still evaluating him every single day. Today is the first day that Giannis Antetokounmpo actually did on-the-court activity. That's progress, and that is exactly what Coach Budenholzer told us, that he is making progress. Bobby Portis will start in his place. And when I asked Coach Bud earlier today about Jrue Holiday and his aggressiveness, he said, we're much better when he's aggressive. He has to put his stamp on the game, and I think he knows where we are, referring to Jrue Holiday and the fact that this is an elimination game.
All right, Stephanie, thank you so much for all the information. We appreciate that as we get set for Game 6 of this Eastern Conference Final between the Bucks and the Hawks. Before we do the CarMax Call Your Shot, let's just talk about Trae Young right now. And what do we expect to see? Again, the bone bruise in the right foot, unable to go the last two. What do you expect to see from him tonight?
I don't know what to expect, but what we're going to watch is if he has the explosion to go by people. He said it himself. His blow-by speed would be affected. That's a big part of who he is, being able to blow by people, get into the lane, and shoot the floater, which then sets up the long-range jump shot, which is uncontested. He doesn't make as frequently a contested long-range jump shot, but uncontested, he can shoot it from half court. So, but that's the setup. So we'll see if his blow-by speed is affected. We'll see that in the first quarter.
Well, I think that's very tricky. I think it's put the Hawks in a really bad situation, to be honest with you, because those other guys are going to sit back. They can't, the last home game, they were really aggressive, and they actually played pretty good once they got punched in the mouth in Milwaukee last game. But now, when you got a ball, because Trae's unique because he's a ball-dominant guy. So now everybody else has got to hold and pause and let's feel Trae out. They could be down 10 points by the time they figure out.
What would you have done then?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I just think it puts Milwaukee. I just think it puts Atlanta in a really tricky situation because they got to wait and see what Trae got.
Say you're defending Trae Young.
Oh, I'm pressuring him. I'm going to pressure him. I'm going to be a little physical with him. Jrue Holiday has that ability to do that. You got to pressure him. You got to make him turn. You got to see if he can push off.
Post him up.
And on the offensive end, post him up. But more importantly, you have to see if he's able to get by you. And if he's not able to get by you when you're pressuring him in this environment, then that is a win for the Bucks. And that is day one. I'm walking out, hands on, check. I'm feeling the physicality. I'm going to let you go feel this game is different. And we're going to let you see if it happens.
To me, this is all about the Milwaukee Bucks. You look at what they did the last game. First play of the game, Jrue Holiday went down there and just bogarted those guys and laid it in. The first play of the game. Then Brook Lopez, if he don't come out and keep his big ass in the paint all night, I'm going to revert back to saying my Milwaukee Bucks are the dumbest team. If you have a game like he had last game, and you realize they can't stop me in the paint, and Jrue Holiday's like, none of their guards can guard me. First of all, Lou Williams with 2 good legs can't guard me. Trae Young with 1 good leg definitely can't guard me. Brook Lopez and Jrue Holiday, if they don't come out and dominate in the paint, I'm going to say, man, this Milwaukee Bucks team is dominant rock.